Hey everyone, I'm very ready to jump into more Daredevil season 2. Today I'm going to actually watch 3 episodes, so 7, 8, and 9. I'm really excited. I have loved this season so much so far. Not to already compare season 1 and season 2, but I think with the introduction of the Punisher and we already know Matt and Foggy and Karen and everything, and honestly also coming out of Jessica Jones, I think this season is very quickly becoming my favorite already. So in the last 2 episodes, Matt's ex-lover comes back, his ex, Elektra, and she's very electric. She is a wild card and really plays on that darker side of Matt, the one that I feel like he constantly really struggles with. And that definitely worries me. It's definitely scary, especially after Frank clearly also brought out that side too and validated it. And he has this whole thing going on with Karen now, and it's so beautiful and romantic, and I love it for them. But I feel like all of these secrets and all of this stuff with Elektra and Frank going on, and I don't know, I feel like it's gonna come crashing down. And I talked about this a lot in the outro. I feel like he's being pulled in a lot of different directions, and yeah, I feel like it's only a matter of time before things get really, really messy. We ended the last episode with Frank saying that he is not guilty. That went over crazily. Foggy now has to kind of deal with that, and the trial is coming up. So I'm excited to see where that is all headed, because Matt and Foggy now have to get ready for this court case, and it's going to be a mess, and I can't even imagine how it's going to go. So let's jump in.
Can you state for the court any pre-existing opinion, any at all, that you may hold for the defendant, Frank Castle?
You mean the Punisher? I think he's an animal. Twisted, venal.
Hero. That's what we should be calling him.
Wow.
Frank Castle is
a grotesque insult to the Second Amendment, a fascist without the authority. People like Frank Castle ought to be
applauded for putting all the thieves and muggers and rapists in the morgue where they belong.
Okay, many different opinions. Yeah, I guess I could see it.
Only thing protecting us is Frank.
I just moved my family to New York, and now we're moving out. If anyone can kill anyone in this town, where does the insanity end?
Lots of good points.
If you can't agree to move forward with the 12 men and women selected, I will make this trial a living hell for all of you.
New York hasn't seen a trial this divisive and this public in years. Finding an impartial jury is not easy.
Everybody has an opinion about Frank Castle.
It's New York, Mr. Nelson. Everybody has an opinion about everything. Is the prosecution satisfied with its jury panel?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the defense, Mr. Nelson?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Thank Christ.
My gosh, the music. The American flag placement. This is gonna get intense. It kind of stinks that this trial is moving so quickly, because I feel like they haven't had a lot of time to dig on Reyes.
We got bigger problems, like blocking a defense. McNaughton will still our best bet.
What's that?
The insanity plea.
We need to buy a not guilty verdict. A high school debate team could prove that Castle did it. We need an affirmative defense.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm not so sure Frank is insane.
I'm no doctor, but I'd say he's at least driven past crazy town.
Okay.
Insanity only has a 0.12% acquittal rate in New York. Reyes is just gonna call in some expert shrink witness to blow our case apart.
What if we push for a mistrial? We get more time. We talk about the DNR and the suits and Reyes' involvement. We get her kicked off the case.
She wouldn't see it coming.
That's smart.
I can open with PTSD as a mitigating factor. Focus on Castle's time at war.
So you think the war has made what Frank what he is?
Our only goal is to reduce the charges and set precedent. Castle made a lot of enemies, all right? If he goes into general population, he's as good as dead. Get him somewhere safe where he can get help.
Research suggests that PTSD can be triggered by new stressors.
Like losing your family.
But we need to be sure Castle will get on board with this.
I'll try.
At least he'll talk to her.
We've been looking over similar cases, legal precedents, and we think it would help to bring forth someone from your past. From your military unit, someone who could speak to the nature of your service.
What's that got to do with anything?
Character witness? We put someone on the stand who knows you well, can speak to what you've been through.
PTSD, huh? Don't do that. It's an insult.
Lots of veterans experience
I'm
it.
not talking about me, I'm talking about them. It's an insult to them, people who are actually going through it.
Aw.
You want to sit here and label me just another case of some crazy-ass combat vet who lost his mind? That'll appeal to some shitbag jury and some shitbag court. Oh, ma'am, I believe that you told me that you were going to find me answers.
Not that easy.
You know what you want? You want things to be easy?
You are on trial for multiple homicides and you don't have a defense strategy in place. You don't cooperate with us? It doesn't matter if I help you figure out who killed your family. You will never see justice. All you will do the rest of your life is rot in a goddamn jail cell.
Let's go, Karen.
Colonel Ray Skinover, my OCO. Let's forget the PTSD defense, but if you want a character witness the Colonel, he will do.
Right, there are huge moving parts and they do not want to be seen.
I've already looked at all of those, ma'am. I've done it 100 times.
Sure, but you haven't done it with me.
I found a lead. The guy who encoded that ledger of ours, pervy NYU professor, master cryptographer who teaches Asian studies.
Most important case we've ever handled starts in the morning. I can't go with you.
Can't or won't?
Can't.
This may be our one chance to translate this ledger before the Yakuza adjust their plans and we lose all the progress we've made.
You're infuriating.
Tell me in person. 2 hours, Barclay in church.
Oh boy.
Hey, honey, I'm home.
Oh.
You're gonna want to stay real still.
Oh.
What the hell do you want from me?
You were hired by the Yakuza.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You encrypted files for them.
What do you want me to do?
What you do best, Philip. Translate.
But this time for us.
They will kill me if I tell you anything.
And if you don't, we'll make you beg for killing.
I thought the glass was gonna break.
Come on, please. Please, please. I'll pay you. I'll do anything.
Once more.
They can't. They'll kill me.
It's gonna break.
I'll do it.
Jeez.
Now it's hard to read this last page.
They wanted a code that couldn't be hacked.
It was seconds away from breaking.
Put the Japanese alphabet through a cipher. Put the characters through the matrix. You can decode it all. Weekly shipments. Next one is tonight at 11. Bay Ridge Rail Yard. Find the boxcar with that number. You can find the train you're looking for.
Do yourself a favor. Find better business partners.
Well, he's gonna have a late night then. Poor Foggy, working all by himself now. And Karen.
You talked to Castle?
He won't endorse PTSD. He's not having war flashbacks, Foggy. It's just not the truth.
Castle say anything that we can use?
I went over some of our files with Frank. And the medical examiner's report from his family's murder. It's filled out by a,
Dr. Gregory Tepper. He's the chief medical examiner. He's scheduled to testify for Reyes.
His report says that Lisa, Frank Jr., and Maria Castle each were killed by a single gunshot, but Frank says there were multiple wounds. Different angles, bullet calibers, exit wounds that are too big for a handgun. I mean, his family was practically shredded. Try to be Frank Castle, to be solely fueled by a single cluster of seconds. One moment in your entire life, and every time you close your eyes, you relive that moment. And every time you open them, you find only the briefest piece before you realize that that nightmare is real. And so you watch them die all over again, right in front of you. Something that happened to Frank Castle. We're talking about something that is happening to him.
Let's say the ME's report was doctored. It's still tangential and admissible. Unless we can get this ME to corroborate Frank's story on the stand.
But how?
Still probably in her pocket, but if it works, maybe we expose Reyes and we get the mistrial you've been praying for. Trial starts in a few hours, and in lieu of a bullet-damaged brain, our case hinges on getting a medical examiner to crack on the stand.
Guess I'll call Matt. Give him the news.
Oh, I'll do it. As long as he has the opening statement of the year, I think maybe we have a chance.
Yeah, he's working real hard on it right now.
All these cars are empty. This one's full.
Rid of what?
There's no negative space. Cargo's uniform. There's no real shape. Dirt.
Do they know we're here? Is this a decoy?
Seems maybe like it. Did the guy warn them so that he wouldn't get dead? Oh. That scream. Jeez.
Things in life leave you breathless, right?
I'm glad you feel that way, because I got something for you.
More men. It scared me.
It's your lucky day.
Oh, she's about to kill him. Oh, she got stabbed. No. Ugh, she got stabbed in the neck, too.
What do you tell people? Where you got your scars?
I wear suits to work, so.
What do you tell the women you bring home?
Yeah.
They're enjoying themselves too much.
Oh. Whoa.
Haven't seen this
Yeah, the Russians like their knives. At least I think it was the Russians.
Yeah.
one. And these?
The Yakuza. Actually, a ninja named Nobu.
Nobu Yoshioka?
What, do you know him?
Oh.
Where did you go, Electra? The last time we were together.
As far from you as I could.
Did you find whatever you were looking for?
Mostly I filmed it. I was alone.
Then why didn't you come back?
Because you don't know what I know.
What?
Because you deserve better.
What does she know?
I'm really late.
I will look into the exports, see where they're coming from. Have a good day in court, Matthew.
Well, it's not going to be great because he has no opening argument of the year. He has nothing, and he's late.
Are the people ready to begin opening statements?
More than ready, Your Honor.
Should we be worried? I mean, there's no way Matt misses this, right?
Frank Castle brutally tortured and murdered 30 people. The defendant's victims were criminals. But the victims are not on trial here today. And justice does not belong in the hands of a man like Frank Castle. This isn't the Wild West. It is up to each of you to take back the city from lawless vigilantes like Frank Castle. This man is no hero. He's a serial killer, and he is guilty.
Mr. Nelson, are you prepared to make your opening statement?
She's good.
So are you.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant, Frank Castle, is not...
He can't even say it.
Mr. Castle is as much a victim... No, he's not. You're 19, standing in hot sand, sun burning down, noise, yelling, gunfire. The only thing that you know for sure is that you're surrounded by an enemy that wants you dead. You endure it. Why? Because you have orders, and you have a duty. And also because your life doesn't end here. You have people you love waiting at home. Aside from being a decorated Marine, the man before you is a good husband and an excellent father. Frank Castle returned from the hell of war, wanting nothing more than to pick up his life. But his wife, young son, and daughter were brutally murdered by criminals. And no one, not the police, certainly not the district attorney, stepped up to make it right. Frank Castle never came home. He just traded in one war zone for another.
Oh. Oh.
This trial isn't about vigilantes. It's about the failure of the justice system. One man, Frank Castle, is being used as a pawn to cover up that system's mistakes. Prosecution wants blood. To get it, they have to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. So all I'm asking of you today, keep an open mind.
It wasn't half bad. It wasn't bad at all.
That's a pretty thick slice of bullshit there, counselor.
Okay.
Where the hell have you been?
Look, I made a mistake, Karen. I feel terrible about it. But Foggy, I called some of your opening statement. You did great.
It was amazing.
Hey. Yeah, well, hopefully Reyes didn't notice my buckets of flop sweat. Reyes is calling the chief medical examiner.
Why? What do we know about it?
I showed Frank a copy of his family's autopsy report. He claims they're faked, and Tepper's name is all over them.
That's great. All right, so we should get him on the record.
That's what we said, which you would have known had you shown up to the office at all.
Let me take the lead on it.
Even if we get the false reports entered into evidence, odds are slim that this clown's gonna incriminate himself.
Unless two brilliant attorneys can figure out a way to trip him up.
I don't know how we do that by tomorrow.
Because Karen's gonna catch me up and we're gonna figure out a way.
But I'm going back to the office, because I have the rest of the trial to prep for.
I get totally why he's so upset. Oh my gosh, I would be livid.
You ever consider law school?
Oh, I don't know.
Foggy and I know a lot of good people at Columbia. I mean, if it's even something you want. Just thinking Nelson and Murdoch might be more fun as Nelson, Murdoch, and Paige.
Law school's really the right fit for me. Guess there's just something about the rules and the loopholes. It just feels like the truth gets lost a little too often. You ever think back to the night we first met?
All the time.
Well, I sat in that police station alone. I was afraid of the whole world. At least until you and Foggy came into my life. You trusted me. And then we came back to your place.
I offered you Thai food.
I remember everything about that night, because it's not every day your life is threatened and saved by a man in black. You believe in what he does? Devil of Hell's Kitchen.
Believe in the law.
But what about when the law fails? Like it did with me, like it did with Frank. You know, what are we supposed to turn to? What should we believe will protect us then? I guess it's just, ever since we took on Frank's case, like, I keep asking myself if there's really a difference between someone who saves lives and someone who prevents lives from needing to be saved at all.
She's giving him so many opportunities right now, and he's...
Frank Castle should be behind bars. He deserves a fair trial, but he's murdered people.
Yeah, right, bad people. The ones who killed his family are the ones who came after me.
But it's not Frank's decision who lives or dies. That's up to God.
I can understand why why anyone would seek vengeance for something after losing it the way that...
No. That's not the same. Vengeance is not justice. What he's doing is completely wrong.
But right or wrong, you can't deny that it works.
Uh-oh.
You really believe that?
I don't know. No. Maybe.
No. The whole reason he left Elektra.
You know, maybe this is a good time to call it a night. I just think we're both exhausted. A case this big. It's just...
Yikes. But honestly, like, what does he stand for? I mean, I know he doesn't pass the line of killing, but he also struggles with the system.
I wasn't listening.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything about your work that would make me want to tie a noose and test it on my neck.
Warned you not to interrupt my life.
This is not a life, Matthew.
I may not give a damn about what I've made for myself, but that is what's most important to me. She is important to me.
I looked more carefully at Roxton's construction investment. It seems there's only a small number of projects in New York capable of moving that much dirt. We pay the sites a visit. I bet we'll find out what they're hiding.
What are these sites?
The Conservatory Hotel, the Midtown Tunnel Project.
This cat.
And some big built site at 44th and 11th.
44th and 11th.
You know it?
Yeah, Midland Circle. There was a tenement on that block before Wilson Fisk swallowed it up in his Better Tomorrow initiative.
How did the Japanese get hold of it?
But before I fought Nobu, I found blueprints of Midland Circle. Nobu was just a weapon Fisk sent to take me out. That Fisk had interest tied up in the building, but maybe he didn't want it at all. What if he only acquired Midland Circle for the Japanese?
That's a curious riddle, one I think we should go and solve together.
Electra, I got court in the morning. I got a case to prepare.
Tomorrow night, then.
Guess who's back again.
I feel like I heard half of that because I was so distracted by her. Go lay down.
All 15 victims died of wounds inflicted by the same caliber bullet, each shot multiple times.
He looks a little nervous. He was like gnawing on his nail. Oh, his heart rate's up.
How long have you been medical examiner for the city of New York?
14 years, give or take.
How many death certificates would you estimate you've signed in that time?
I don't,
Probably in the tens of thousands.
Objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness.
I have something I need to say. I have to. On the record. I need to say something about what I did.
Oh, a guilty conscience?
Everyone in the gallery, please make your way out of the courtroom at this time.
Why did they make everybody leave?
I know what the defense was going to ask me about. I altered the autopsy reports.
You're referring to the official findings on the murders of Frank Castle's family.
Not just them. Had to do it. Those animals came to my office. After the defendant's family was murdered, two men I'd never seen before, they warned me if I didn't fix the case reports, they'd come after my family next.
Jeez.
The autopsy findings on the Castle family.
And one more. Some John Doe, killed the same day, male, adult, multiple gunshot wounds.
A John Doe?
I thought this was behind me, but after last night...
Doctor, did something happen last night to impact your testimony?
She was in my house. Tied me up. She said she didn't give a damn who got to me before. If I didn't tell the defense what really happened, she'd hunt me down and kill me.
Who?
A woman. Face was covered, had some foreign accent.
Your Honor.
Electra?
It's clear to me that whatever Dr. Tepper may know about these autopsy reports has been tainted by threats made by person or persons unknown. I'm striking the doctor's entire testimony and instructing the jurors to disregard anything they may have heard.
What?
Trial will reconvene tomorrow with the prosecution's next witness.
What?
The woman who threatened Tepper. It was Electra from college.
Oh, he knows Electra.
Your ex-girlfriend?
Yes. She's a diplomat's daughter, a debutante.
Not anymore. She's different. She's dangerous.
Yeah, no shit. She nearly got you expelled. She screwed your semester of torts. You almost missed the final because she hurt you so bad.
Dang.
The Yakuza didn't go away, all right? They're still here in Hell's Kitchen. Electra is trying to help me stop them.
What are you even talking about?
She was going up against them by herself, and she
Your
comes to me.
ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. She's, my new client, the private one.
Well, he's finally telling him.
Electra came to me. I'm trying to help
You wanted to take this trial. You missed strategy sessions. Witness that could have helped us do what I wanted to do, which is take down
She
Reyes.
must have overheard me talking to Karen, and I didn't sanction it. I would never.
I don't care.
I'm furious.
Jeez.
Electra is not the problem, Matt. You are.
Yeah, he is making the decision.
Going forward, I will count on you for nothing at all. Tell your girlfriend to stay away from my trial.
No, she's not. Electra's not my girlfriend.
Then you should be the one to tell Karen about her.
Jeez.
Hey, I heard yelling.
Yeah, you should talk to Matt about it.
Foggy? Hey, what the hell happened in there?
We're fine.
No. You don't treat me like I'm just your secretary. I've done more work on this case than you have. I deserve to know what is going on with you two, with you.
You asking as my coworker or my girlfriend?
Both.
I'm sorry you're caught in the middle of this, but right now I have to go.
Jeez. He needs to stop treating people he cares about like this. She deserves answers. He should have told Foggy a long time ago. And yeah, he's the one making all of these decisions.
What the hell did you do?
It scared me.
You had a problem, so I stepped in.
No, it doesn't help. We can't even use this testimony because of you. It was all thrown out.
Yeah.
You don't get what you want by day. You take it by force at night. This is who you are, Matthew. Don't fool yourself into thinking it's anything else.
It's none of your business. Both halves of my life are mine.
Fine. I stay out of your boring legal shit. Now, you want to fight me? Or you want to fight the guys who are tearing the city apart?
The look on her face. Oh my gosh. She just brings chaos to his life, apparently. Foggy was even saying almost got him expelled and everything that happened when they were together. It's happening all over again.
It's empty. There's nothing in here.
The Yakuza were guarding something. Shh. Electra.
What?
Oh. What is that?
Why are the Yakuza digging a hole?
My goodness.
Did it hit the button?
No.
Tell me when it does.
Oh my goodness, what? Where does it go? I feel like this is getting really, really weird. All of these like ledgers with the shipments and I don't know, maybe that guy warned them, and so they filled the thing with sand, or the train car that they were tracking. Or I mean, if they're doing all this stuff with digging, and maybe they're just loading up the train with dirt, because that's a lot of dirt if they're digging this huge hole. But why? Where does it go? It's reminding me back to season 1 when Stick was talking about, you know, preparing for something, and it seemed very like otherworldly. Yeah, ominous. I don't know. So maybe it's linked to that somehow. And we know that Nobu was definitely a part of all that. He was doing the same moves, and he was linked to that shrine, and there's definitely some sort of relation between the Yakuza and what Stick was preparing Matt for. But real quick, my cat was so distracting during this. I'm so sorry. I just got back from vacation and she is just clinging onto me. We haven't really left her for that long ever. So it's been an adjustment for the cats, and I think she's just like really happy that I'm home, but she was being so distracting. But I want to go back to this conversation real quick. So I hate that Matt is still playing the Catholic lawyer when he's with Karen, when he obviously is going out at night and doing what he's doing and believes in some form that the weight of cleaning up Hell's Kitchen is on his vigilante shoulders. I felt like he had a lot of opportunities to agree with her here, but then she kind of takes it a step further and is like, yeah, well, it works. And then it reminded me of, like, you know, that time with Elektra, and I feel like it was very triggering for him because of that. And he obviously still wants to believe in the justice system. He's really clinging on to that, and he still wants it to work and it to mean something. But why is he going off at night and still doing what he's doing if he does fully trust in the system? And I think he had a lot of opportunity here to tell Karen how he really feels about it. And then it just kind of like snowballs, and they're both tired and they're stressed, and it didn't go how it could have gone if he was being open and honest about what he's doing at night, or even not even that. But yeah, that I do believe that sometimes taking things into your own hands, or, you know, relying on the devil of Hell's Kitchen, it does work sometimes. What's wrong in saying that? He believes it. He's out there doing it. He's lived up to the devil of Hell's Kitchen's name. It snowballed so quickly. But I was really surprised that they just threw out the case, because this guy, you know, he ends up coming clean because Elektra got to him, and it could have gone a better way, but it's very unfortunate that it was handled this way. I wish, and I don't really understand why the judge had everybody leave. Isn't it important for the jury to hear this conversation? But I guess they wanted to strike it from the whatever court slang is used. I don't really watch too much court stuff at all. I really want to, but I just have never really gotten around to it. Kind of want to eventually one day learn more about court stuff. I think it's very interesting and also very infuriating. Like Karen keeps saying, the reason why she doesn't want to go to law school is because she is really struggling with trying to understand the system and what it actually means, and she's not sure if that's really for her, because it is a lot of bending the truth and tweaking things just to get your outcome, and that makes me upset about the system for sure. I've read about things before that it's insane sometimes what actually goes on in these courtrooms, and I, with my parents' really, really messy divorce, had to go in and out of courtrooms for many years. It was like 3 or 4 years of them just trying to figure out stuff and custody and a whole bunch of other things. And I've heard things that I never want to hear about my own parents in that room. And I never really latched on to courtroom dramas after. I think now that, you know, I'm way past all of that, I am interested in it more, but I never really took time to get to know courtroom stuff. So I'm sorry if a lot of that is going over my head. I'm up here saying, you know, I don't understand most of it. I'm really surprised that it was just dismissed like that and that they had everybody leave. Is that a normal process for someone on the stands about to be like, I want to say something on record, and then the judge just having everybody leave? And I just felt like that was really weird. I feel like that can't be normal, right? Why didn't the jury have the right to hear what he was going to say? Yeah, it's very unfortunate how all of that went down. But I mainly wanted to go back and listen to the conversation when Elektra comes in, because she was talking about, you know, the Yakuza and the land. We obviously knew that they got land. We paid the sites a visit. We find out what they're hiding. They found the hole. So that was obviously apart from, you know, season 1 where Fisk is allocating areas of Hell's Kitchen to his people. Yeah, that's how they ended up getting that. Yeah, the tenement. But yeah, we know that Nobu is more than just that from Fisk. We know because of his fighting style and the way that he talked to Matt. And yeah, there's something else going on. And we're getting deeper and deeper into it now. Finally, I've been waiting for that moment of figuring out what Stick meant back in season 1 for forever now. For so long, I've been waiting for this moment. So let's jump into the next episode.
There. Just hit.
Yeah.
There's gotta be 40 stories at least.
Oh. Whoa. Ninja stars.
They're on all sides. Half a dozen at least.
I got a problem.
Right there.
No, you don't get it. I can't get a read on these guys. There's no sound. There's no heartbeat. There's nothing.
Whoa.
Don't focus on the fighters. Track the weapons. They have swords.
Yeah, swords I can hear.
That's crazy. No heartbeat? How? Oh. There's so many of them. What the heck?
Elektra, no!
She got slashed. She's about to kill him, though. Oh no. Oh! It's Stick! What? Ugh.
Who wants to get the hell out of here?
Okay. I thought they were gonna like knock him out and then take him to their leader. I was not expecting Stick just like swoop in and save them. She got cut pretty badly. This is crazy. I think we're finally gonna get some answers though. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. With Stick back in there.
She's losing too much blood. Hell of a scrape.
Where are you taking her?
Hell of a
You're still
scrape.
coming fast, little shits.
Wait, who's driving? The driver kind of looks like Tom Cruise.
Maddie?
On it?
Oh.
No, she's dying. Stick, she's dying.
Not if I can stop it.
We need to get her to a hospital.
Doctors can't help her. I can. I'm going to your place.
What? Is he killing these people?
There'll be more. Always more.
What are these people?
You got baking soda? To neutralize the acid in the toilet bowl cleaner. Plus whiskey, pliers, black tea.
That's deep.
Whiskey? Toxins in her bloodstream, shutting the whole thing down.
Oh, they were... Yeah, it was poisoned.
Need pliers and hot tea.
Hot tea.
Elektra, look at me. Hey, focus on me. Breathe. That's good.
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, it's growing. So she knows about these people then.
Can you save her?
Not before I make her worse.
Take it easy.
Her poison, she'll be dead in 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Make a goddamn change.
This is crazy. Oh, is he praying? Oh.
How's your heart rate? Tea?
Is the tea for him?
Thank you.
I had a feeling, knowing him.
She'll recover.
24 hours will tell. I've known her to pull through worse.
He knows her.
Ellie's a real fighter. Always has been.
You know her?
I didn't mention that.
What the hell's going on? How do you know Electra?
I'm not done in there.
I want some answers.
Everybody wants something.
You want me to throw you out?
Not unless you want her to die.
Yeah, please. We need answers.
Colonel Ray Schoonover. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Oh my gosh, it's the professor from Flubber. Wait, was that the professor? Or he was a professor, right?
How long have you known the defendant?
I'd say the better part of a decade, most of his career in the Marine Corps.
So you're familiar with his service in the Middle East?
Very familiar.
I wonder if you could tell us how Lieutenant Frank Castle won the Navy Cross.
Due to the nature of that mission, you'll have to understand that precise circumstances are classified.
How about the part that's not?
Lieutenant Frank Castle was part of a small team, close target reconnaissance in the vicinity of the Hindu Kush. The mission became compromised, taking enemy contact on 3 sides. Lieutenant Castle wanted to abort, said the mission was a bust. Pulling the plug would save lives. Officer in charge said no. Either way, Frank was right. They were cut off, boxed into a canyon. Within the first hour, the officer in charge of that mission got his arm blown off. So Lieutenant Castle assumed command. His only goal was to get his men out alive. The enemy had set up an ambush at the only LZ that would accommodate one of our birds. LZ is a landing zone that can accommodate a helicopter. The enemy had blocked this landing zone. All they had to do was wait. Knew that Frank's team had to come to them.
Fish in a barrel.
So to speak. Only fish don't know they're gonna die. Frank went to the LZ all by himself. Draw the bastards away.
Wow.
Why didn't he order one of his men to do it?
Not his style. So the men hear the firefight break out. All hell breaks loose. Frank against God knows how many. And then there was silence. The team thinks, that's it. Frank's dead, and we're next. Next sound they hear is the helos, the helicopters. They get to the landing zone, you know what they see? Frank Castle, standing there, grinning. 32 Moors surrounding him, all dead.
Oh my gosh.
Suddenly Gun cleared that entire LZ all by himself.
How?
By being Frank Castle.
If you had to sum up Frank Castle, how would you do it?
Frank Castle is a man who would gladly give his life to keep others safe.
And the crimes he's accused of today? Could the man you knew have committed them?
Absolutely not. Lieutenant Frank Castle that I know is a hero, man who deserves our respect, not the same man.
Not the same man.
I'd like to personally thank you for your service to this country, Colonel. My father served in Vietnam. He said the only people who truly know what happened are the ones that were there. He told a nice story, Colonel. But how can we know that it happened the way you described?
Jeez.
I was there, ma'am. That officer that didn't listen to Frank, got his men trapped. You're looking at him.
Oh.
That man saved my life, the lives of his entire team. If it was up to me, he'd have a Medal of Honor hanging around his neck.
Boom.
How is she?
She'll live.
Yeah, you sure?
Sure as I am of anything.
Oh.
It's about the war.
What is it?
Roxxon, Midland Circle, the Electra.
All right, you've been using this war as an excuse since the day I met you, and you still haven't told me a goddamn thing about it. I think you're full of shit. I don't think there is any war. I think you're just a sick old fighter dying to hit people so you make up stories to justify your behavior. And then you rope in the wounded so that you can sit back and watch them throw away their lives and you can feel important.
It all began centuries ago. Nobody knows how many, but the shit we're dipping into is ancient. Warlords and their gangs ruled the countryside. Bloodthirsty, greedy brutes after loot, pussy, booze, same old, same old. One of these collections of assholes comes across a thing they can barely understand. Real treasure, not gold or rubies or any of that. They found the secret, immortality.
What? Like Frank?
Free from the fear of death, these pieces of shit step up, kill their master, and paint the shores of the Far East with the blood of anybody who stands in their way.
The way he's telling this.
And finally give themselves a name, Yaminote. It means the hand.
Yaminote?
And did they have a goal?
Weapons.
Guns, bombs?
Worse. Thing called a black sky.
So what to do this,
Nobody knows exactly. Because they've never activated one. They've tried. They'll try again. The hand made one mistake.
They made enemies.
Some say it was just a kid. Hand comes into his village, kills everyone. Kid pulls the knife from the breast of his dead mother and goes to work. He cuts down some of the Hand's finest warriors. They give him a name, the Chaste. Kid grows up, rounds up every warrior he can. Men, women, young, old, doesn't matter as long as they kick ass. And the only protection this world has against the Hand.
Now, in this fairy tale, you're the Chase, right? Is that it?
Is that what he's saying?
This is why I didn't tell you.
No, it's good. It leaves you front and center. Finding the Hand, keeping the black skies at bay, murdering when it suits you.
This war is bigger than you or me or any of our problems.
And you've pulled Elektra to your side.
Wow.
Elektra works for me.
That's a lot.
Could you please describe the damage Mr. Castle sustained from the bullet?
It fragmented on impact, causing damage in both the right frontal lobe and temporal lobe of his brain.
What are the effects of such an injury?
Mr. Castle is suffering from what we call sympathetic storming, as if he is reliving the incident of trauma over and over again. It can plunge a seemingly peaceful individual into mental and emotional chaos.
Yeah.
Sure sounds a lot like PTSD.
Are you aware that Frank Castle's wife, son, and daughter were all murdered right in front of him when he sustained the brain injury?
I am, yes.
Would you say that Frank Castle's mental state satisfies the definition of extreme emotional disturbance?
Objection!
Dr. Lee is an expert on the brain. He is qualified to an opinion, and said opinion is not only relevant, but imperative to the case.
Yeah.
Overruled.
I do believe he is suffering from EED.
How many of your other patients witnessed their families being brutally murdered right in front of them, other than Frank Castle?
He's the only one.
Circumstances surrounding Frank's mental state is different than those of your other patients?
Frank Castle's been through hell.
They keep saying this.
You killed my dad! I don't give a shit what you've been through.
Order.
You killed him. He was my dad, and now he's gone.
I'm now instructing each and every one of you to disregard that outburst and to not let it influence your opinions on this case.
Oh boy. But like, how do you just do that? You can't erase something from your brain.
I need you to take the stand.
For what? Why would I?
The jury has to know what happened to you, what you go through every single day. After this afternoon, I don't think we have any other shot.
What do you think's gonna happen here? We're not gonna win this thing.
No, but we can still reduce the charges. All of them, they all think that you're a monster, but I know that you're not.
You sure about that? What if I find these men that did that to my family, and what if nothing changes? If this is just me now.
Then don't you deserve to know that too?
Yeah, true.
He'll do it. He'll take the stand. Look, unless you have a better idea, I think...
How do we even get here?
Do you think that Frank is completely and totally mentally healthy?
I think he's batshit.
Well, then that's why you help him.
We get Matt to do the questioning.
You're doing great. You're making Reyes play defense. You don't need Matt for this.
I do.
Why do you put Matt in the driver's seat when you can do this yourself?
There's some things that I'm better at, and there's things that he's better at. This is something that he'll be better at.
He's barely spent 2 seconds with Frank.
I know.
Yeah.
And at this moment, Matt is the right person to question Frank. He just is.
Well, yeah, because Foggy knows Matt. He knows that he will ask him the right questions about revenge and what it means to seek justice this way.
I'm sorry.
When we met, was it fate? Was it luck? Or was I a mission?
Oh.
Mission.
Whoa. I didn't even think about that. So that's why she egged him on to do that to the guy that killed his father.
Stick trained me a long time, like he trained you. He's not a sentimental man, but he wanted you back. He wanted you to forget about law, your friends. I thought I could distract you.
He was right.
I fell in love with you, Matthew. Listen to my heartbeat if you must. You know it's true.
Oh.
Stick told me about some secret Japanese organization. It doesn't mean we have to fight Stick's way.
You make that choice sound so easy.
No, it's not easy.
I like how he's just listening.
There are things about me you don't know.
I don't need to know.
I want you to.
I don't care. Whatever you've done in the past, whoever you've chosen to be, you're free now. And screw him for ever making you feel like you might be, even for a second.
He can hear you.
I don't care when I've felt hollow. I have no reason to trust you. You've lied to me more times than I can count. But if you leave Stick, be with me. Our way.
Why are you so good? There's a light inside you. I tried to snuff it out in college. I'm so lucky I failed.
Aw. Gosh, I look at their relationship so differently now. I look at her so differently.
Hey.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Let's go somewhere.
No,
So
why?
that we can talk.
I don't want to.
I know this looks crazy, but it's really not.
It doesn't matter. Frank Castle's going to take the stand tomorrow, and your friend could use your help.
Nice meeting you.
Karen, I'm so sorry.
Foggy wants to walk through some things with you.
Yikes.
You're not here because you're a better lawyer or person. You're here because you're almost as crazy as Frank Castle, and that's it.
Called me here to insult me?
I called you here to be useful for a change. We need to get Frank to tell a story in a way that keeps him out of prison and alive. No one's heard that story except for you because you're who you are.
Yeah.
Think about what you want, Frank.
What? What does that mean?
Frank, we've heard a lot about neurochemistry and psychology and all things unfolding scientifically and otherwise inside your brain. I just have one question I want to ask. What happened that day? The day your family was so tragically killed?
What is this?
It's okay, Frank. I understand it's difficult.
Do you? Because I don't think you understand shit.
Like permission to treat the witnesses hostile, Your Honor?
Granted.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what kind of man you are. You're the kind of man this city needs. We all know this city needs help. Needs it now. Not when the day comes when the corruption that Wilson Fisk left in his wake is flushed out for good and the police force is finally back on its feet. We need it now. This city's been sick, and the cops, they can't fix it alone. We all need men and women who are willing to take the fight themselves. The ones our esteemed district attorney here is trying so hard to destroy. New York needs these people. We need heroes.
Order.
Wow.
Frank Castle wanted to help, but he took it too far. He killed people. It's against the law. He's not a common criminal. He's not malicious in intent. He doesn't know the difference between right and wrong anymore, and he doesn't need punishment for that. He needs help. Our help. And now you have to decide what kind of jury you want to be. No further questions.
Wow.
You know, those people, ones that put down people I killed. I want you to know that I'd do it all again. This is a circus, all right? It's a charade. It's an act. There's bullshit about how crazy I am. I ain't crazy. I know what I did. I know who I am. And I do not need your help.
Oh, no.
I'm smack dab in the middle of my right goddamn mind. And any scumbag, any lowlife, any piece of shit that I put down, I did it because I liked it. I'm just itching. I'm itching to do it again. And you...
Oh, my gosh.
You're gonna send me to a nut house? Some doctor, they're gonna get me to stop from doing what I want to do? Well, that ain't happening. Not on my watch.
Oh, my gosh.
Here I am. You want to
Remove the witness.
I am the punishment. I'm right here.
This is what the cop wanted. But why?
I'll kill every one of them. I'll kill every single one.
Oh my gosh, that went terribly.
I think somebody got that.
Yeah.
What? Yelling his way to multiple life sentences? All you had to do was get Frank to tell his story. Instead, you veer off into vigilante land.
Vigilante land.
Foggy.
Karen, let him go.
I don't want to hear
Karen,
it.
can I talk to you for 5 seconds, please?
Another bullshit excuse. Maybe you are an alcoholic. Maybe you're in a fight club. The city really needs heroes, but you're not one of them.
Wow.
I don't want to be with you anymore.
Oh.
Don't be stupid.
He needs more training. The hand is new to him.
Soft. Matt Murdock is soft. He made you soft. You can't change what you are.
Matthew thinks I can, and I believe him. Get out before I get nasty.
What do you think he'll say when he finds out what you are? What you've always been. Haven't told him yet.
What? So it's more than just a fighter.
You have no idea what I've protected you from.
I can't protect myself.
We'll find out.
So there's still way more underneath what he told Matt. Who is she? What is she?
Enough with these amateurs. Time to get the band back together. Head to the wall.
The wall.
Where's Stick?
I made my choice. You didn't like it. I want to be with you. The only person in this world who believes I'm good.
This is so messy and complicated.
How does this work? You and me. How can we make it work?
We're gonna figure it out.
I feel like she should start with telling him whatever she is. Is there somebody up there? There is. Ah! Jeez. It went through his chest. Oh. Oh. Jeez, he has no armor on. He's just taking those kicks. Oh my gosh, that looked so cool. Woo! You get him?
Who do you work for? Answer me!
You tell them. I'm gonna find him. And when I do, I'm gonna... It's just a kid.
Yeah, it's about to... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. I thought she picked his side. That wasn't...
What did you do?
This is who I am.
Oh my gosh.
Do you still want me?
Oh my gosh, her face. Is he having like a seizure? What's happening? Oh, he did get arrowed. Jeez. That was insane.
I got this one. On whose orders? Warden's. No one tells us anything down here.
Are they gonna kill him? You can't kill him. He has a show. Gosh, this episode has been crazy.
Hey, look at me, Frank! Look at me!
She didn't kill anybody else. He told her not to kill anyone, and she hasn't killed until this point. And then she's just like, this is who I am? What does that mean? What's happening? Are they helping him escape? It's the outside? They are. They wanted to send him here so that they could get him out. But why? Oh, he's still in jail. Wait, is this Fisk? Do they know each other? It is.
I see you got my message.
What? So either Fisk was the one that made him, that got to the cops, and then that's why he was like, think about what you want in your life, and maybe gave him some sort of like ultimatum or whatever to get into jail, to do something in jail. But why? Why would Frank do that? Or he knows him from before. I don't know. I have so many questions. This entire episode was so confusing, with Stick explaining finally a little bit more about the hand and the chase and this whole underworld war that we know nothing about but happens all the time. And then Elektra being a part of it, being trained by Stick this whole time. But is it just that she is on the front lines and she's a killer and like that's who she is? Or is there some other meaning behind it? I can't tell. Like, I don't know. Yeah, and I feel like this whole entire conversation between Stick and Matt is just, I don't understand it. Like, I want to know what it means, but there's so much to decipher still. Like, it sounds very biblical. It sounds very, I don't know, encrypted. And he really thinks that this chaste group, men, women, old, young, doesn't matter as long as they're good at fighting without mercy. So that's why, you know, Matt can't fit in with this group, is because he still has mercy. He still gives people mercy and doesn't just needlessly kill. And I think that's where I'm getting so confused with Stick and thinking, like, is he a good guy? Is he this chaste that is protecting everyone from the hand, this black sky that no one really knows what it is, but he keeps stopping it before it begins? Like, what is all of this? What is the whole? Why is the Yakuza a part of it? And then it's not even the Yakuza, it's actually this group, the Hand. And what is going on? Like, I don't understand any of it. And I guess that's the point, because even thinking like to the beginning of this entire season, meeting Elektra, I'm thinking that she was this debutante and that she really was just a thrill seeker. And now looking at her, I see her completely differently. I see her as a part of this Hand group. And no wonder why she wrecked his life. It was her mission to wreck his life. It's not as if she's just this, you know, girl that's really bored and wants to kill and, you know, goes after this vigilante lifestyle to be closer to him like I originally thought. It's been a mission this whole time. It's been a mission to convert Matt into someone that has no mercy, someone that is willing to kill, to protect people from the Hand. I don't understand any of it, and I want to so badly, but I feel like every time that I get close to understanding, there's more encryption, there's more encoded messages, there's more going on underneath it all. And then everything with this case and the cop, I guess they like talked beforehand, because he goes up on the stand and then he's just like, you know, yeah, think about what you want. That's all he says. Think about what you want. He obviously talked to Frank before and gave him an ultimatum: meet with Fisk and go to jail, meet with Fisk, whatever else happens after. He obviously has connections even in jail. Maybe he wants him to do something for him. I don't know. But it makes me excited to keep watching, because I need answers. I need all of the answers. Let's jump into the next episode.
Inmate 55467, Fisk. Wilson.
Like, why isn't he in inmate clothes?
Clothing and personal items in the bin.
Oh, we're back in time. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, get me caught up. Get me caught up on what he's been doing in here.
I assure you my firm did everything we could, but the case against you was quite simply bulletproof.
How is the progress regarding my appeal, Mr. Donovan?
We're making progress. Given the magnitude of charges, we were lucky we could plead you out at all.
Vanessa? I've secured a percentage of your holdings offshore as requested.
I'm doing everything I can to get you out, but we're talking about a process that could take months, maybe years.
We need you to keep your head down and avoid trouble while you're in here.
The state will jump on any infraction to shoot down an early release, to keep you inside.
It's the best move, Mr. Fisk.
So he's fighting an appeal. Wow.
Those you cannot teach to fly, teach to fall faster. Listen, Fisk. You'll stop reading those eventually. It's best to accept that real life is what happens on the inside.
Maybe your life, Mr. Dutton, not mine. No, but your reputation precedes you. Life of running drugs buys you that much in New York City.
You may have made a name for yourself on the outside, but I run the big box. I just want to make that clear, in case you got any ideas about stepping up.
No intentions of doing that.
Cut the shit, fat man. I know guys like you my whole life. I killed most of them. You ain't never seen a throne you didn't want to sit in. There's only room for one of us in this prison. It ain't gonna be you, not ever. Because I'm the kingpin of this bitch.
Just wanted to meet. You know, in here, guys like us need to stick together. I was a mortgage analyst on the outside. 7-figure salary, summer house in the Hamptons.
Just made the wrong deal, crossed the wrong guy. Turned out that his brother was some bigwig in the Justice Department. We're not like these savages in here, that's all. Smart to steer clear of that asshole. It's not just the guys at his table that are on his side. He runs about 80% of the contraband in this place. Most of the guards are in his pocket, from what I can tell.
He's used to that.
The 2 men you were speaking to,
Valdez brothers.
they're your friends.
Slim pickings in here, but yeah, they don't talk much. Let's just say what they did to get in here was ghastly.
Do they have family?
A mother. Should be alone for a while.
I wish I had better news, Mr. Fisk, but the appeal is
Didn't
still on
ask
hold.
you here for that.
The appeal is what?
The office of Kaplan and Dayhill. They have a client. His name is Stuart Finney. He needs his legal retainer bolstered. Andrea Valdez. She's 62. She lives in Spanish Harlem. Needs her rent paid indefinitely.
Mr. Fisk, I warned you about getting involved.
Yeah, so he's bothered and he needs to sit on the throne. He can't help it. He's that man.
Anything on Dutton?
He and his men haven't emerged from blockade today. No way to get in. That wing's impenetrable. Check out the front page.
Yeah.
Apparently he gunned down the Irish in a big way.
Nesbitt was a problematic leader.
He took out the dogs of hell, too. Blew up their clubhouse. They charged him with 37 counts of murder. Rumor is some of the cartel got meat hooks through their faces.
The cartel?
The Mexicans.
Dutton didn't do business with the cartel. Does Dutton have connections with the Irish?
Some heroin deal gone south. That was a while back, though.
I know what I'm asking for will be difficult.
I'm not worried about difficult. I'm not even worried about illegal.
Building up your little protection crew wasn't cheap.
Nor should it be.
Your cash is almost gone. If I do this, that's it. Anything you need for the rest of your stay, you'll be dipping into the reserves, into Vanessa's protection.
Oh.
This guard you've spoken to, do I want to know what you'll be asking him to do?
Okay, so this is how the meeting ended up happening. And we're all caught up now. So he had nothing to do with the Punisher setting out to do what he did, which I kind of figured out along the way, but I remember thinking that to begin with. Everyone thought that, and they don't know each other. So what is he playing at? I wonder. He's obviously trying to build up some sort of crew here.
Where is he?
Stick. He left, remember?
Not sick. The boy.
It's been taken care of.
Not it.
Yeah.
If he'd spared him, he would have sent his big brothers after us. Killed him in self-defense. Even your precious court of law would say that's
It
legitimate.
doesn't work that way.
I killed a member of an ancient organization of ninjas that was out digging a giant hole in Midtown Manhattan. I wish I could tell you that I'm not going to pull my sword. I will if I have
You
to.
want it to be good.
I do.
But you don't. I saw it 10 years ago at Roscoe Sweeney. And I saw it again last night. Your adrenaline spiked, Electra. You enjoy killing.
Oh.
And you may say you want to be good for me, but that's not who you really are. Is it?
I see.
The first time I took a life, I was 12 years old. I did it of my own volition.
What?
I wasn't saving another. I wasn't even protecting myself. I did it because I needed to know that I could.
What?
Not that I could get away with it. Not that I could get used to it.
And you enjoyed it.
So that's what she really is. A murderer.
I fell in love with you.
I loved you too. That wasn't a lie.
I fell in love with you, so I don't want to keep judging you for who you are. This is who I am. We have to stop corrupting each other. We can't do this anymore.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
The Hand will decimate your city.
Not if I stop them.
You'll die.
Maybe. This is a war I need to fight alone. Goodbye, Electra.
Jeez, they've been so hot and cold. I actually thought that maybe she could be okay for him. And that it was just the mission that had her corrupting him.
I've been following your case as much as one could in this cage. What happened to your family that day?
Don't you do that. You don't talk about my family, you got that?
I consider it a tragedy.
That right? You can save your bullshit sympathy, because I don't buy
I
it.
understand why you'd think that. I've crossed paths with your attorneys before. Needless to say, I'm not a huge fan. Pushing you towards a sentence in a mental health facility after everything you've been through, that would have been a travesty.
As opposed to what?
Closure. Yes.
There's a man here. He's been overheard boasting about his involvement with several criminal factions. This man, he most definitely had a hand in the massacre in the park. He's in another cell block, heavily guarded by guards and inmates
I
alike.
don't give a shit. I want a name.
Dutton.
I see the plan now.
I believe that he facilitated the deal between the three groups that you've been targeting.
What's in it for you?
Yeah, the deal that went south.
He controls much of this prison, made my life here difficult.
So why haven't you done it yourself?
Unlike most of the population here, my plan is to keep my head down so I can get out.
So he's hiring people just to...
Well, I don't help. Shitbag has been mob bosses.
Has been.
You heard what I said. I'm not doing
offering you the opportunity to confront the man implicated in the deaths of your family. I benefit from your actions, but the tide raises all ships, Mr. Castle. If for some reason my involvement diminishes your passion for answers, if you don't want my help, fine. By all means, enjoy prison.
How would it work?
My resources here are limited, but I can assure you safe passage to cell block A, which is run by Dutton and his men.
We have one guard on our side, but you only have a 7-minute window to reach Dutton, get your answers, and get out.
I assume that gives you enough time.
When?
Today.
Today. Is that why this episode's called 7 Minutes in Heaven? That's dark. Is that a knife? Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I know his sentence was still going to be pretty bad.
I think we should shutter the office for a few weeks. Maybe drastic, but after everything that just happened, we need to think about our priorities to decide how to proceed with Nelson and Murdoch.
Oh.
Are you talking about our friendship?
For a while, they went hand in hand.
I think you're right. Putting some distance between us is smart. Isn't that what you wanted?
What I wanted was time for us to rethink things.
Time isn't going to change who I am or what I do.
I don't want to talk about that.
Yes, you do. That's why you came.
Came to talk to my friend, not the vigilante.
They're the same person, Foggy.
They weren't always.
I have to do this. As we speak, there are horrible things happening in this city.
You don't get to create danger and then protect us from that danger. Every time I walk up those stairs, I wonder if today's the day you're dead in your living room.
I'm not going to stop, Foggy. Not anytime soon. I'm done apologizing to you for who I am. If I'm holding you back, then you should consider closing the office for good. You can start over without the stuff that gets in your way.
Jeez.
What am I supposed to tell Karen?
Same thing I'm telling you. You're better off without me.
See you around, Matt.
It's so sad. He's doing everything that Stick wants him to do. He's taking this seriously now. He's not getting close to anybody.
Do you remember John Doe, the report the medical examiner falsified?
Nope, totally blocked it.
So these pictures are all from the day Frank's family was killed.
I've seen enough bloody bodies to last me a lifetime. Can we please
just a sec.
Yeah, what is it?
You see him? Now look.
Maybe he was bagged intact already.
Right. Well, that's what I thought, but I checked and I couldn't find any death certificate. Whoever he was, it's like he was never there. What if he is our John Doe?
Let it go. The trial is over. I got bigger things to worry about.
Like what? Like getting Nelson and Murdoch back on top. This would do that.
There is no Nelson and Murdoch. Eerily good at this stuff, but he's got other things to take care of.
When I went over to his apartment the other day to get him to come to the trial, there was a woman there in his bed. Whatever is going on with Matt, if Matt doesn't want to share his life with me, that is between me and him. The same way that your friendship with Matt is between you and him. I cannot be lied to anymore. All I want is the truth about something.
Give you a call if something changes. Both of us start thinking about a life outside this office.
Wow, he's really, really, really done. It sucks. But he also knows Matt better. He knows that he's not going to give up on this daredevil side of him. Is that the examiner?
You don't want to do that, Stan.
Don't move.
You're an accountant.
Oh.
With But something tells me even if you take that shot, you're gonna miss.
I'm not like them. I don't do what they do.
Are you talking about the hand?
Yes. How do I know you're not working with them? I didn't say anything.
What do you know about the hand?
I don't. Please, I'd rather die.
Well, that's not gonna help anyone. The Roxxon Corporation, the secret room, the ledger, the dirt, the hole. I know about it all, Stan. I need to know what they're planning.
It's already been done.
What's been done?
Nothing.
I'll protect you.
They have my son.
Oh.
I don't know what they're doing to him. These bodyguards were protecting me. They were holding me hostage. They will kill my son.
Oh. Jeez.
Where are they holding him?
Some kind of drug operation. I don't know what they're doing there. They call it the farm, but it's a fortress.
He knows where it is at least. Maybe he can get his son back. So he's an accountant.
These are from the NYPD files from Castle's family's autopsy report. So here you can see here.
The body, here, the body's gone. Is this some sort of test?
I think this is the John Doe the medical examiner said he covered up.
Said when?
During the Frank Castle trial.
Tepper's testimony wasn't public. Okay, so we identified John Doe, and then we find out why he was important enough to hide.
You know what? Actually, I think you should do this.
You come to me with a lead, with a really good lead, right? And you just want to take off like a pitcher going to the 8th inning with a no-hit shutout and just walking away. Last week, I've gotten about 10 phone calls from people who want to know where I'm getting my information.
What'd you tell him?
What do you think? I told them I took all the credit, but the point is, that means that you're shaking the right trees. So yeah, sure, I mean, the case is closed. Frank Castle's in prison, but this thing ain't over. Find out the last known address of medical examiner Tepper, and maybe you'll be more willing to have a conversation outside of the courtroom away from the icy death gaze of Frank Castle.
Yeah.
Would talk to me?
No, to us. Don't get cocky. You're not that good yet.
Let's go. I feel like she would make a really good journalist just because she's good at putting puzzle pieces together and asking the right questions and looking at the right things. She's always been really good at it.
7 minutes. That's it.
It's about to go down.
You and me, we gotta go.
Oh my gosh.
The farm. I'm coming with you.
You want to be alive to see him?
Yeah.
Stay.
You could die, guy.
After what happened at the courthouse, the mayor asked me to step down. There had been people following me.
You're a target because of what you know.
Is this the body they asked you to make disappear?
I shouldn't be talking to you.
I understand you're afraid. You can either continue to be trapped by what you've done or you can tell us. So that we can go out and expose the real bad guys. And then you can get back to living your life because this place is not where your story ends.
She's so good at talking to people off ledges.
That's the John Doe.
What about any identifying marks? Scars, tattoos, anything?
I tell you this, you have to substantiate it before you print a word of it. Of course. Tucked inside his left shoe, he did have something. A police call sign.
What?
A special code. John Doe wasn't a criminal, and he wasn't some innocent bystander in the park either. He was an undercover cop.
Oh.
Stay in mask. The carousel head. I hear you were there. What if I was? The hell were you doing there? Drug deal. I was brokering between 3 groups of assholes who barely spoke the same language. What happened? You tell me who pulled the trigger. Who made the order? We're not as dumb as they thought we were. You realize what it was?
What?
It wasn't a massacre, asshole. It was a sting. My source warned me. Feds infiltrated one of the gangs, I'm not sure which. They found out how big the deal was. Massive exchange. But they weren't after any of us. They were after the man in charge, the man who organized the whole damn thing. Who's that? Who said I want a name? He never showed his face. All I know is he had a line on pure shit from the Middle East. They called him the blacksmith.
What?
He stayed away, and when they realized it wasn't going to show, someone started shooting. That's all I know.
So it was a sting operation.
There were almost 100 bangers that day, and every finger found a trigger. This crusade of yours, it's never gonna end, right?
Oh. So that's why they want to cover it up. It's the cops' fault.
Open the door.
What?
Mr. Castle,
Oh.
thank you.
Dunn's dead.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Got Dunn? Holy shit, man. There he is.
Oh my gosh. And now they're gonna sick Dutton's men on him. Did he already drop the shiv? And then in Fisk fashion, he has to tie up all loose ends. Jeez. Ooh. Oh my gosh, he got stabbed. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah, that was crazy. Made my stomach feel very weird. I think it was like the lighting. Normally we're used to, you know, like dark red lighting and it's fine. But that was gross. Oh.
Tell your man to stand down.
Duo Sagero. Sagero.
There are more men outside.
Not conscious ones. What's in the basement?
The rising is coming.
What?
You are but one man, Akuma-san. You cannot stop what we have started.
What does that mean, Akuma-san?
That's blood.
What?
If you want to camp out in here, it's all yours.
Oh, is that his old office? Yeah. So she's accepting the position, I guess? Is that kind of like what that was? The Pepto.
Ben was the best researcher I've ever known.
I remember.
Oh.
Did you read that? Yeah, I read it. Look, Ben didn't care, and I don't either.
Wait, what? What was that article? Was it something from Karen's past?
How quickly we turn into savages. As if the moment we walk through these prison doors.
You tried to have me killed.
Yes, would have been cleaner that way, but you got what you wanted.
Why am I still alive?
Because plans change. Because if you want to survive, you adapt. I had already made a deal with the rest of the guards. I doubled the cut that Dutton was paying them. But that didn't work out, did it? You have a gift. But the stories that I read in the paper about your attacks on the criminal world were apocryphal. How could one man be capable of such violence? And when one comes across someone with such talent, you don't let that go to waste.
Okay. Fisk is so scary when he fights.
Release him. Mr. Fisk, do it now!
It gets so intense. Slams both fists down.
Because everyone warned me that prison would be an inhumane environment. I find it refreshing. When I'm finally let out of this cage, it won't be to wage war, it will be to win one. I've given you a chance to walk free, to put that gift of yours to work, to find, what does Dutton call him? The blacksmith.
So he's letting him go? Like, be back in the real world? To kill for him?
Next time I see you, only one of us walks away.
Yes, of course. I'm counting on it.
Wow. I guess Fisk just doesn't leave because he needs to do things cleanly. Because everyone, you know, knows who he is. And he still has a reputation to uphold. Are those people in cages? Ugh. What? Why? What is this? Are they draining blood from them?
We're gonna get down. Stan, we're gonna get them all out. My boy. Oh, my boy. Hold on, my son.
Is he alive?
God. Get down.
They weren't finished.
I am so confused. Oh my gosh, this guy's alive still.
The physician says that your condition is grave, that your lungs are filling with liquid in a few hours to suffocate in your own blood. But you won't suffer alone. I'll be here. In prison, there's only room for one kingpin.
Jeez. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're letting him go. That's wild. What is that thing behind them? It kind of looks like a coffin. Is the blood going into that thing?
You still have scars to remember me by, I hope.
Oh, wait, is that Nobu? I thought Nobu died. What is going on?
Wait.
It is him.
You're dead.
There is no such thing.
Stick did say the secret to immortality, bringing people back from the dead. That's crazy. Wow, this entire season did not go anywhere that I expected it to go. I have no idea what's going on anymore. With this whole blood tank situation, I feel like they were taking the blood from the people, because look at him, he looks all, I don't know. And then the reason that I feel like it could be going to them is just the way that the ropes are. Like, how are they getting it to, I don't know. It looked very creepy. And then the whole arm stretching out to them, it looked all, I don't know. Like, what is this? Ugh, creepy looking. And the nails and stuff. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't like it. It looked like a coffin thing or something. And then the blood and the bubbling, like it was, the blood was so hot. They lied to the accountant. Clearly, they were using his son to, I guess, drain blood from. And then, yeah, Nobu, back from the dead. And he's like, there's no such thing as death or whatever. Like, there's no such thing. Crazy. So they're kind of slowly uncovering that the whole thing behind Frank's family was a sting operation gone wrong. They were going to try to take down the blacksmith, but everything ended up going poorly. And it reminds me back to, I forget what episode 3 or 4 or something like that, where we kind of find out that Frank could have possibly been undercover doing something for, you know, the government. And now it's kind of interesting to find out that the John Doe from this crime scene, it comes out that he had insignia in his shoe saying that he was undercover as well. So maybe Frank couldn't do anything. That was like back to my theory where I feel like Frank was at the carousel. His family happened to be there too, but he was really undercover. And then all hell broke loose, and that's why he couldn't go and like save his family. But I don't know. I have no idea. It's just very interesting that he also had a gun wound. He should have died. Something happened that brought him back to life. And they're not really showing these pictures very well at all. It's just kind of brushed over, like this body was here in this picture and now it's not, even though I feel like you could see the face if you tried to enhance it and maybe we would know who the John Doe was. But yeah, the whole reason why threw his life away. I mean, I guess he would have gone to jail regardless. It would have been up to the jury, and he would have gotten some form of punishment, right? He can't just like be off the hook. They would have sent him to a mental place instead of to jail, but he still would have gone away and been locked up for a while. And I mean, he was of sound mind. He really does think he is of sound mind, but were his injuries really like the brain guy said, where he's constantly reliving that trauma, and so he's constantly in a state of fight or flight, and that's what makes him such an intense fighter? Or is it just who Frank is? Like, his commanding officer was up on the stand saying that he is Frank Castle. He went out there, a bunch of guys to him, and he came back smiling, and they were all dead, and he saved everybody. Is that just him? Is he just a really trained veteran? I feel like it's all just kind of like up for speculation, and I don't think that whatever happened to him gave him that strength. He obviously had it before, because he got a medal for that even before he came back home to his family and everything happened the way that it did. So I don't know. It's all very confusing, honestly. Like, I feel very lost, and there's a lot of different storylines that are like branching out and somehow feel like they're connected, because Frank was shot in the head. He was shot. And how did he survive that? One guy at the hospital, gosh, I forget who interrogated the person, but they were basically like, yeah, Frank was here and he was pronounced dead. And then these people showed up, and then he's alive. It seems like it's tied into whatever is going on with Daredevil and this whole weird situation down in the basement with the blood and the immortality. And I don't know. Is it all linked together? It has to be. Why would they just be telling us this story if it's not linked somehow, you know? Fisk sends him out. He's able to, free him, to keep a clean house until Fisk can go back and be the kingpin again on the streets, but he's the kingpin in here now. So in the very beginning, Fisk had nothing to do with Frank, and setting him out and sicking him on the people, that was solely Frank's revenge and his own vendetta against these crew members and gang members and all of that. But now he's sending him out to do the same exact thing, but for Fisk now. So it is actually Fisk this time. Crazy, crazy season. So much is happening. So much mystery still behind it all. And I have no idea what to make of the blood and the immortality and the hand and the chase and who's good and bad and sick. And I feel like the whole thing with the girlfriend, or, the ex-girlfriend was very interesting. I guess that's what she meant about who she is. She's just always been a killer. She enjoys killing. And that's why Stick sought after her, because, she's willing to do whatever. No mercy to anybody. She just enjoys it. That's why I guess she's saying how they could never really be together, or like it can't really work, because she wants to be good, but she has this darkness inside of her. I mean, her story about when she was 12 and she just killed just to do it was really eerie and unsettling. And then I started to realize, like, oh, I guess that's what she means by she's different, or that's what she means by that's who she will always be. And I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then her and Matt really can't work unless Matt ends up changing too. But I don't want that for him. But I feel like he's really close to crossing that edge anyways, especially if whatever war is happening, how do you win a war without annihilating the other side when the other side is doing what they're doing, which seems really ominous and eerie. I don't know. Very interesting. A very, very crazy season so far. Went nowhere I expected it to go at all, but I'm still really enjoying it. So I will see you all next week for more.